Okay. Hey, I am getting my Instagram put up as well. So you all can follow this, and I'm just kind of waiting for people to jump on. You all can follow this on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. So lots of places that you can find this because this stuff is important. This stuff is really critical for us to understand as we are business owners. So, welcome. I'm Izzy. If we haven't met yet, let's schedule a call and get to know each other. Um, I am one of those, I am very spiritual, I am very philosophical. And I find that you probably have experienced this too, where you've come across a lot of these quotes, and these quotes can be beautiful when they are inspiring and motivating. And sometimes they're exactly what we needed to get some action going. But are these hurting us or helping us? So I have this stack of cards that I am going through every day, one card at a time. And we are looking at these quotes and seeing how they can help us and how maybe they can hurt us as well. Now, this one today is super interesting. So, our greatest fear should not be of failing, but of succeeding at things in life that don't really matter. Ooh, like that when I read that this morning, I was like, ooh, okay. So, what is it that I'm doing? What is it that you are doing that we are so caught up in and caught up in succeeding at that doesn't really matter? Yikes. Okay. So, first off, I think the easy ones, finishing the Netflix series is not really that important. So, these are things that I have to remind myself. Like, binge watching TV is not something that's really important. That's not something that we should be proud at succeeding. But let's talk about, and I really want this to be a conversation too. So, what are some things that you think in your day to day, in your week to week, are super important for you to be succeeding at? Now, I would say some of those are building relationships. Building relationships that are mutually beneficial is something that is great for us to succeed at. So this is a conversation. I really want to get you in here, whether you're watching replay or live. What are some things, whether it be not important to succeed at or important to succeed at, that we are focused on every day? So the quote is, our greatest fear should not be of failure, but of succeeding at things in life that don't really matter. So maybe it's the argument. Maybe it's an argument that you feel like you have to win. Is that really a success worth pursuing? So when we look at how we are helping people, how when we are in business for ourselves or even for someone else, and we are setting these goals, it's really beautiful for ourselves and for others when we can set these impact goals. So we can have our measurable goals, such as, I want to make 10K a week. Maybe you're at, I want to make 10K a month, but we can set those measurable goals. But we have to know the deeper reason of why we are pursuing that goal. Because I personally, and maybe you feel this way too, I feel like it's draining. It can make little dings on us where it's like, I'm pursuing this goal and it doesn't really feel in alignment with my values. That can create this hampering, this hold back, this block even of going, I don't know, I set this goal to make 10K a week, and for some reason I just can't seem to get myself to do it. When rather, what if you made a goal to help 20 people this week have some type of clarity in their business? That means that you would have to get in the DMs, or that means you would have to get on calls, and your goal would be 20 people. And so to get on calls or get into DMs with 20 people might require that you send 40 messages. And your intent when you're sending these messages are not, I need to get a sale. That your intent is rather, I am here to help people. And if I can make a sale in the process, that's beautiful, because a sale means that I am helping someone achieve their dreams. For me, that's what this quote alludes to. That we need to have deeper meaning behind what we're pursuing, our goals and our our big missions that we're trying to achieve. And for some of us, we're like, well, yeah, 10K a week would dramatically help my family. I'd be a happier person. Yes, but that's a side effect. That's a side effect of what it is that you're working on. So what we should really be doing is creating goals that are not only going to make an impact for us, but creating goals that are going to make an impact for others, that are going to make an impact for the world. And we have to allow ourselves to think bigger in that way. So, what are we going to do this week? Are we going to set a goal? So, I'm curious to hear your goals for this week. How many people do you want to impact this week? Or what is it that you're trying to achieve, and what will be the bigger impact of what you're trying to achieve? Because I guarantee when we set our heart on something that is going to make an impact for others, I truly believe that, the universe, our energy, bigger energy, whatever it is that you believe, creates this space and this flow for that to happen, because it's all about making a bigger impact in the world. So again, the quote is, our greatest fear should not be of failure, but of succeeding at things that don't really matter. So I challenge you today to maybe set a timer for 5 minutes and look at your schedule, your calendar for the week, and to really notice what on there does not really matter. And that can be hard because you're like, man, everything on here matters. But if you were going to categorize them, maybe you have a color that you want to put, your top priorities. They must happen. They make a big impact. It's making an impact on others as well as yourself. And then looking at those second tier and then third tier. And when I say things that really matter, self-care really matters. Spending time with friends and family really matters. Making people feel better and feel happier because they got clarity or you gave them a tool that they needed, that matters. But looking at what are the things that I feel like I have to do versus the things that I want to do. And I'm always working on turning my have to do's and should to do's into get to do's. I get to do these things. So, all right. Here's your challenge for today. And tomorrow we'll be back with more. So tomorrow we will take on another quote. I'm trying to do black, white, so that you all can see the difference. So tomorrow I'll give you a sneak peek. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. So we're going to talk deeper about that one. So we've got some beautiful quotes for each day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.